Now, whether you're an A cup male or a B cup male or a C cup male or a D cup male, you're still a male. You don't have mammary glands, right, which produces milk. Even if you take hormones and you can develop boobs like a woman, which you can, and really get man boobs sometimes too, that's the hormonal thing. Because, we are, according to some beliefs, from each other, right? From a source of one image into two, right? If you understand what the Bible is saying, if you believe in such things, right? Now, you have the right to express your religion, but you do not have the right to take away mine. No, no, no. Or my expression of my religion, right? Either. That's freedom of speech both ways. And you can say what you want to say, even if you're negative all the time, and I can say what I want to say all the time too, right? Even if I'm positive all the time, right? Right. That's what you don't get. Now, some have today started associating the word gay with sexuality. It don't apply to that. Never has. But homosexuality is where two people of the same sex want to have sex. And all I can say about it is if you're over the age of consent, do what you want to do. Right? Understand? Now, I might not do it with you, but find someone who will then, right? Understand? Just like I'm looking for a female who wants to be with me who's over the age of consent. Now, in Georgia, that's 16. But like I told you, I don't go around trying to pick up a 16-year-old because she's in high school. I want her to at least be a graduate of high school, you understand? At least 18 or older, right? Now, some of the girls I met were out of school. Some of them were. Mary Bell, for example, right? Was it? But that's because she's from the Philippines and they had her in a different grading system once she got here, right? That's just an example, though, of one of my exes, not anything current, like I said, right? I have no problem moving on from my ex, but where the hell is she? And problem is, I ain't seen her since she told me about Patrick, and I'm kind of worried for her and him because she's around another guy. Now, I'm not trying to peg the guy as good or bad, but like, I don't know him. Got a call. Hello? Well, an alarm I can't afford yet. Alright, so I'm doing my bills, like, even if my truck payment was to get as high as $850 a month, right? And with my new house payment around $950, right? I can still pay all my bills and have money left over, right? So again, right, I'm paying my debts off, but still living my life, my way, go to the movies every weekend, go out to eat once in a while, and that's it. That's it. Is that complicated to you? And of course, I'm trying to find a woman friend now that I'm over the age of 49. Right. Turning 50 this year. Now, when I was younger, of course, like everybody, I called them girlfriends. And I had girlfriends as early as the third grade. Every time I went to the dance and did a slow dance with a girl, I got a woody, so I know I'm not gay. I might be pretty for you. Am I pretty for you? Do you think I'm a pretty man and want to fuck me? No, you can't. I don't do that. Understand? I don't care how pretty you think I am. It ain't happening between me and you. If you're a man. Even if you're transgendered, I don't appreciate you not telling me that up front and trying to seduce me. I don't play that. But you would have to be a full op and have cut it all off anyway, because I don't date men with dicks. Not even a hermaphrodite, right? Excuse my French there, or vernacular if it bothers you, right? Now, here's the point. Real sin you will seem to want to do with stuff that ain't sin, right? See, if you're offended easily, just get the fuck away from me and leave me alone. Please. I ain't got time for you to tell me I'm going to hell for saying a bad word you don't like. That don't send me to hell. You trying to murder me over it, though, might send us both to hell if we don't forgive each other for it. You understand what I mean? Kirk Cameron? I know. Forgiveness, not condemnation, is the answer. Don't make a list of what you can do. You know what you can do and can't do. Either do it or don't. But don't preach on my parade if I say a word you don't like and are easily offended by. They probably were at one time offended by the word fornication as well, but all fuck means is fornication and unlawful carnal knowledge, Kirk. It's not a sin to say it. Who told you that? Some crazy religious person who wants your mouth washed out with soap if you say it? Do you think God does that, Kirk, from heaven saying, oops, I won't send you to hell for saying that little word now. You know it. No, but Satan would. And why would he? To confuse you of what is really right from wrong. Right. Right and wrong is really when we do each other violently in the name of God, don't you think? Over minor issues. What I eat, what I drink, what I say, what I don't say, right? That's called conformity anyway. You want me to conform to your perfect little world and your perfect idea of the world. Well, I can't. I don't even know what the hell is going on with me or you right now. All I know is the main rules I'm to follow is not lie, not assault someone for no reason, not steal from someone for no reason. If I get something, I earn it, or I don't do it at all, right? Or not rape someone, which means consensual sex. You can tell me yes or no, or maybe even, and I can wait. Or murder. I think those are the 5 big ones, don't you? The rest of it's bullshit. Now, of course, I'm not talking about preparing meals, whether you eat vegetables, because you have to murder it from taking it from its tree, or animals. No. But there is a problem when you die from hunger, right? Mm-hmm. And you let that kill you. Mm-hmm. Why? Because you're judging your body as not being able to sustain itself without nourishment for some reason, right? Yet you're on a planet with a limited supply of that particular issue, right? Now, I'm not saying you can fast 40 days and 40 nights like Moses, Jesus, and Elijah. Mm-hmm. Or don't need to fast a little bit once in a while or once a day or whatever you want to do, right? No big deal, right? Or up to 3 days if you have to sometimes, right? That's rational. You might have to do that once in a while, but not all the time. But if you have to, don't make me. I know. Either. But if you have to, right? If you don't, just eat what you were taught to eat. 3 meals a day, I guess. Whatever. Why are you judging me, though, for what I put in my mouth and want to kill me over it when I don't care what you put in your mouth at all? Mm-hmm. But you're offended by what? The way the animal looks? Because someone put water in its pen and it has to bathe in its own feces? Is that the animal's fault or the human handling the animal's fault? Probably that person who's handling the animal is putting it in that environment to where, like ours, if we were, the similarity between us and the pig is simple. Us and the pig don't have fur. If you put a pig in a pen without a roof, like with us, what'll happen to its skin if you leave it in the sun all day? It'll sunburn, right? Well, if you put water in the pen to try and cool it down, because it don't have fur like you, and it has to go to the bathroom and the water is going to make a mess, right? Is that the animal's fault or the crazy human taking care of the animal's fault? Probably what Moses meant. But Moses didn't mean, though, don't ever eat pork either, did he? I know. Why? Because it's an arbitrary rule. If he lets you eat anything, didn't Isaiah say? Mm-hmm. If you eat lamb, it's as though you eat a pig. If you eat oxen, it's as though you eat a dog. What does he mean there? Mm-hmm. See, you have to murder any animal or remove a fruit from a fruit tree to even consume it, right? Mm-hmm. Well, that's where the hunger process begins as well. You crave more fruit, more food, the more you eat, right? Mm-hmm. Now, I'm not telling you, don't eat anything, eat 1 meal a day or whatever, right? I can't tell you what to do. That's not my job. Nor was it Moses' job, nor was it Jesus' job. But we need things, don't we? all pretty much the same things, right? Food, clothing, shelter, a roof over our head, which is what the shelter's about, right? Companionship, which is why I'm looking for a girlfriend, not a boyfriend, right? Always will be, always will be. Not a problem for me. I hope it's not for you that I am, but, right, looking for a girlfriend. But if it is, too bad. Get over it, right? It's what I want, right? Now, am I going to force some female who doesn't feel the same to be with me? No. But until I find one, I'm going to wait for one, too. I know how that works. Right? Now, some I might handle differently than others, too. But 18 is enough to prove I want a girlfriend, not a boyfriend, right? If you can't get through that here, what else can I say, right? Then you're acting crazy towards a straight person because you're gay and you think everybody secretly is gay like you. No, we're not. No, we're not. I disagree. I'll never want a man's butt or a woman's butt for that matter, even a hermaphrodite's butt. Now, even if I was a hermaphrodite, I'm going to go for the vagina, not the butt. You get the point? And I ain't going to let it stick nothing in me. At all. Not my thing. If that's your thing, I don't care. It's your business, right? Right. You can do it. Put you back into it. I heard that something like that in the lyric before. Right? Right. But I'm sure that's up to you, right? Do I care if you do that with someone else? No, but just don't bring it to my doorstep where I'm with a woman and you're with a man. I don't care. But you have to be a certain age to do that, right? You understand what I mean? Right. Or you're a pedophile. Anyone who tries to have sex with a child who's not sexually mature yet is crazy. I know. Yes, you are. I know. You have to have limits on what you can do, right? Now, can you stop a child if they're confused? To a point, you can. To a point, you can't. It all depends, right? On what the child knows about it all. Now, if a child was come to me anyway, they would have to sneak out their house at night through the door or window, right? Come down and have a way back in before their parents wake up the next morning, right? Right. You know what I mean? Right. And you see that in movies and all kind of shit. But has that, to my knowledge, ever happened? No. I've never had a girl to sneak out to me. And not even my stepdaughter. Unless you want to change what I remember happening, right? Now, like I said, are you saying my ex-wife would attack me and get herself in trouble or something? Trying to make sure I don't remember it or not? I don't know. I don't know. But again, this is my whole life up to now, too. Every day and hereafter. Am I boring to you because you crave excitement? Play a video game, right? I don't care. Just keep yourself occupied and keep away from me and we're all right, right? Don't start nothing, there won't be nothing, right? Quoting from Will Smith there, right? And I don't tend to start a fight. But I can damn sure if I have to finish it, right? Whether we're arguing, whether we're talking about politics, how you feel about certain people, I don't care what you do in your own home. And I don't care if you want to discuss it with me either. It don't bother me none. But there are certain things you can't do, not even once, or you go to jail for it. Or you can be killed yourself for it, right? Try not to do those things in the first place, then we might get along a little bit better, don't you think? Quit trying to pigeonhole people and tell them what they can or can't do when technically you could do it all if you want to, right? But that still makes it a choice of good or evil in your opinion, right? Of course, like I said, murder is the worst thing in my mind you can do to another human being. Worse than rape and assault, anyway. And then stealing and then lying a little bit to each other, right? But again, that's lesser in severity as well. Would you cry if I told another lie? Would you say goodbye? Would you let it ride? Ride, ride, let it ride. Runs a little ditty a little bit there too. About Jack and Diane. Two American kids growing up in the heartland. Jack go be a football star. Diane says come back seat. Oh, Jack his car. Just playing. Have a nice day.